Yo, it's Mental Health Monday, and one of those interesting things that I've noticed about Kick versus Twitch. On Twitch, people don't really seem to network or shout out their friends that much. There's a few that do, but it feels like a very rare few that shout out their friends or try to network. Kick has that way, 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 way more. So for us little guys, I guess it's easier to grow. That being said, it's still a struggle to get chatters in my chat. Most people tend to watch my VODs after they've been done. But, I mean, yeah, I have weird hours too of streaming. So I guess it kind of makes sense. It's very hard to find people that are, you know, on uh, around the same times. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I didn't really do a long stream yesterday. It was like, what, an hour and a half or something? Because, I mean, it was pretty much just doing the paper mache part of the spiky, creepy worm that I'm making. The fun part will be when I start painting it. And then, of course, I started painting the mystic potato. And I gotta put the lighter teal color over top of this. And I kind of do want to start making potatoes. Like funny unicorn potatoes or something. Because, like, I totally forgot I'd bought these. This whole bag of plush kind of unicorn horns. And I'm like, let's make unicorn potatoes. Just for the fun of it. And if anybody wants one, I'll just put googly eyes on it and whatever other decorations they may want. If they want a devil unicorn, well, we can put the devil horns on the opposite sides of the horn. Um, but I've been trying to think of like the cheapest filler because basically that's just plastic wrap on the inside of this because there was some left on the roll for the thing that I had to hold up the TV stand. So it's like, what's the cheap? Because I'm like trying to remember how we used to do it. I think it was it paper and then you cover the paper, or was it just foil, aluminum foil? But like aluminum foil is kind of expensive to do that with. I almost wonder if it'd be cheaper with paper. And then the paper mache would just stick to paper better if I just crumbled up paper. If I had saved all the messed up pieces of art that I've done, I could do shit. Um, it is what it is. We'll figure something out because I would like to make more of those. It's gonna be fun once I get the paint coat on. Because I do want to kind of add. Because I was like trying to look up cartoony potatoes, and some of them do have spots, which is kind of weird looking. But it's like I kind of want to put spots on mine because it's like the aqua color. Or I could leave it like that. And I think in the colored fake fur scraps that I have, I think I do have purple. So I can put a tuft of purple fuzz around the horn. I think that might work. It might fit my, because I want to make it look like my avatar. So it's just special to me. But then if I make some for other people, I can do whatever they want. And I could use the fake fur scraps, just glue it to it. I think that's a good idea. So I can make a whole stream on making unicorn potatoes, and then if anybody wants any specific ones made, then yeah, I could do that. And shoot, maybe I could do them on put them on Etsy. I want to do more craft stuff and put it on Etsy, but like I said, another thing I need to do once, winter comes into effect is work on going through shit in the basement and getting rid of it and taking it to Goodwill. Because it's like I was talking to Mom yesterday on the way to Longwood. Like, I could do a yard sale, but. And then she's like, yeah, that's a lot of hard work. Like, yeah, exactly. Do I really want to go through that again? No, I don't. I did it once when I was at the apartment, and it was such a fucking headache to set up. Like, I'm just too lazy for that. I got too much other shit going on to do that. No, we are not doing a yard sale. If I did a yard sale, I'd probably stream it. I mean, that would be interesting, but at the same time, I really don't feel like going through all that crap again. I really, really don't. And there's really not a whole lot of room in my front yard to set one up because of that big flower bed in the front, in the middle of it all. Like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna take it to Goodwill, be done with it, not have to worry about it ever again. Just gotta wait till I get like a shit ton of stuff and fill the car up. Um, but yeah, let's see, we walked around Longwood for like a good 2 hours. And I got a lot of pictures, one video uploaded of them, and there'll be more coming. I'm gonna try not to bombard them all in one day. I'm gonna try to space it out, but there's gonna be a lot of pictures, and then I gotta remember to keep doing it until they're caught up, because we probably will be going around Christmas time, and at Christmas time it's really spectacular. Problem with Christmas time is it's also pretty busy. Now, there was a fountain show, and we caught the tail end of it. We kind of missed it, and they have classical music playing during the fountain show. Um, but, because see, that's something I would have wanted to get a video of, and then we forgot about it. We were in the conservatory, so we didn't hear it until we started to walk outside. And we're like, oh crap, we missed it. I'm like, yeah, but Mom, think about it this way. Coming at night someday would be so much cooler because they have colored lights going on all the fountains and stuff. It would be so much more entertaining than, just seeing the basic fountain display during the day. At night it would be so much better looking. And that is where I'd want to like actually do a video of. And it would be a lot more entertaining. So we were kind of planning it out as we were walking, like, okay, maybe next summer sometime, when we know they're gonna do a fountain thing at night when it's dark, and I take one of my vacation weeks, we'll go at night, and then we can get like an actual video of the whole display or the whole fountain thing. And it lit up, because a lot of stuff is lit up. They actually have Christmas lights on one of the big trees already. So I'm like, there's Christmas lights on that tree already. Or is it one of the ones that they have lit up all year round, I wonder? I don't know. It's like, or maybe they got started early putting them on, because I know, like, if you're doing Christmas displays somewhere, sometimes they gotta start it early, especially if they're doing a lot of trees. Because now my dad used to work at Hers Potato Chip Factory, and he used to be in charge of doing the lights. So they would start the ship before Thanksgiving, I think. Or around Thanksgiving, they would start putting up lights already. I think they started before. And then they would turn them on at Thanksgiving. They would like the whole thing would just start at Thanksgiving and then just continue until January 1st. So it would go until New Year's. And then they would go off, and then they'd have to take them all down. But Hers one time paid for Dad and his buddy to go to Longwood to get ideas. It was basically, they kind of disguised it as a take your family to Longwood to see the Christmas display, but getting ideas to do at Hers. So, I mean, since then, they don't really need to do that anymore, because they don't go as much overboard with its displays as or as light displays as they used to, but they still keep hers still keeps it entertaining enough. So anyway, and funny, we haven't really even gone through hers in like, I'm trying to remember when the last year we didn't even go through it last year. I don't even think we went through it the year before. But it's hard to get pictures because you have to drive through it, and it's like you kind of almost need a dash cam to record the whole thing. Like, it's very hard to get a good, you know, it's kind of hard to get a good anything to put in video form, unless, you know, you work there and you're able to like walk through it when nobody's driving through it and just, you know, do it that way. It'd be nice if they would like let me do that, like just let me go through it in a certain way that I could get a decent video of it to put on YouTube. But yeah, I don't know. Considering Dad and my uncle don't work there anymore, yeah, that'd be kind of hard. If they still work there, I might be able to get that opportunity, but that's too bad I didn't do that stuff before. It's too late now. But, you know, it is what it is. I do love seeing Christmas lights in places. And, like, even, like, hers, even if you didn't, like, drive through the whole thing, you could see a lot of it just from the main road, which is nice. But yeah. At least we'll get to see Longwoods. We'll get to go, and then I'll take pictures of that. And then the next thing to plan for is vacation, birthday vacation, which is at the end of January. I have not put it in yet. I do need to put it in soon, just so it's in. So, coming up, celebration-wise, okay, we did a stupid little celebration for 100 followers on Kick, which, if y'all may remember, I did a video once, a baby food fortune teller, where I kind of tortured myself with one of the paper fortune tellers in need of baby food, and could be nasty, could be good. So I'm going to do that every 100 followers over on Kick. And I'm going to basically kind of do it like the last number I pick of the fortune teller that has the actual item. We're going to go in the order that I like the numbers in. So, like, pick my favorite number first and do it, and then my second favorite, and so on. Or, you know, as close to that as possible. So it's like, obviously the first one was good, and the rule is I have to eat the whole jar, even if it is nasty. I have to stomach the whole jar. I know it's kind of stupid and silly thing, but it's like, well, it was kind of a spur of the moment, decided to do it. We do have another thing to celebrate, even though I'm kind of like meh on Twitch anymore. November 2nd, 2018 was when I did my very first stream on Twitch. So we will be celebrating that, and as far as I remember from looking at the calendar, oops, damn, the 2nd is a Sunday. So it'll probably, if I stream on Sunday, that Sunday will be a Twitch only stream. I don't know what I'll do. I really don't. I really don't know what I'll do. But we still got like a month to friggin' figure that out. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell for plans, future plans and ideas. Um, yeah, I got like sticky notes over here on my other monitor since I'm not using it. So it's like I literally have sticky notes of craft things that I want to do, and some of them are kind of irrelevant now. Um, and then my anniversary, so it's like November 2nd. March 29th, 2020 was my affiliate anniversary. And then for Kick, July 9th of this year, I did my first stream and got creator like in the same stream because you only had to do like 5 hours. It's like, oh, well, a 5 hour just chatting stream talking about myself? That's easy fucking peasy. And then I have like a strip of cardstock that I cut off from making one of the fortune tellers, where I'm gonna write usernames of all my Kick founders, and I have 0 on it right now. I could list all my Twitch ones. In fact, I should list all my Twitch ones eventually, and try to do something special. But I don't know, man. Twitch is starting to dig its own grave, so I don't know what the heck's going on there. I guess just the whole excitement of starting fresh is just, I feel stronger about Kick right now. It seems to be a lot easier. And then I keep getting like random follows from people, and then I check them out and then usually follow back anyway. But yeah, people at least on Kick try to network, and it's definitely a good mental health boost for sure. Considering Twitch is just literally sitting stale at 446 followers. Like I had 447 and then lost one. So I don't know if it was an inactive or a bot or something. Who knows? So it's like, yeah, Twitch is sitting stale. If I can get over Twitch's number on Kick in a shorter amount of time, that would be incredible. That'd be incredible to get more followers on Kick. The only disappointment therein is like knowing that at least a good chunk of those are bots, and they don't do a very good job of removing those right away. I think they eventually get removed, but even then, I'm not sure yet. It's kind of up in the air, and it's a wait and see. So if I lose a good chunk of followers on Kick, then I'll know, okay, they finally got rid of my fucking bots, thank God. I won't have to deal with it anymore. It'll be nice. I mean, at least I know it'll take me longer to hit milestones, but I'd rather have real people as my followers than fucking bots. But it is what it is. Anyway, I left this going long enough. Also, if you do follow on Kick, one more thing. If you do follow on Kick, right? If you do come over to Kick and join the fun, because I'm trying to do more of a variety and I will be playing more games. I definitely want to jump back into Five Nights at Freddy's for Spooky Month. How Twitch has bits, which equal to like pennies. Kick has kicks, and it's actually cheaper, and the creator actually gets everything from it. Kick only takes a little bit of what the person buying them pays for it. So they give a lot more to the creator, which is a good thing. So anybody that comes in and drops kicks, I mean, I may do this for bits on Twitch too. I'm gonna have y'all guess what Pokemon. Like, just guess a Pokemon out of the original 151. And then I'm just going to pull a random Hershey Kiss out of the box, or out of the bag, and see how close you are to that one. Just for the fun of it. Not necessarily meaning I'm going to eat the Hershey Kiss. If I'm in the mood, I'll eat it, but just for the fun of it, guess a Pokemon. And then it'll just be something random, fun, and Pokemon related. It's like, I haven't met one person who said they hate Pokemon, so, yeah, you know. But anyway, I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm trying to get these stupid tips for new streamers thing caught up. And then upload it in, all the places that I need to. And I want to come up with more tips for people who have been streaming longer and can give tips. Yeah. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. I will see you guys in the next video. And stay tuned for more Longwood Garden Adventures.